Hey, so I just wanted to make a quick video and just tell people if they're considering if they have a cracked screen on their cell phones. I guess it could be any phone. I'm not just, talking about a Galaxy Note 3 or a Note 4. It could be any phone. If you have one and you crack the screen or whatever, or you scratch the bezel around here, and you think, okay, the bezel's scratched, I can just order the bezel. Now, you can go on eBay and order this little silver frame. If you have a Note 3, which I was trying to fix was a Note 3, if you have the silver frame around it, you can just order that frame with some of the housing for about $10, free shipping, right? So once you get that, they advise you to take a heat gun and take it to the screen and then remove the screen and put it on that. They make it sound really easy, and for somebody who's skilled, I'm sure it is. I thought I'd give it a try. So obviously I was giving it a try and it didn't work out. The screen broke while I was trying to take it apart from the housing, and then I ended up spending $150 additional to get the screen and the housing. So I'll tell you what is it you need to keep in mind when you're trying to do one of those separations. So this is pretty much how it works. So you've got your phone. There's a digitizer screen on top. So this is a very thin piece of glass. I guess this is what they call Gorilla Glass. But anyways, so this is the glass, and to this glass is stuck. It's glued on is your LCD screen. Now your LCD screen, this is the backing of it. It's a copper backing, and it's flexible, and that is your LCD screen. So you know what that means. That means this is flexible, and there's a glass, LCD glass, right? If you bend this a little too much, it's going to crack, and that's exactly what happened. So what happens was, this is your digitizer, your LCD screen, which is very flexible, and any slight bend in the wrong direction will crack it. It's stuck to this glass, and then the back of this has glue all over it, and that is stuck to the... Actually, hold on, I'll get the frame. Oh, not sure where I put it. Okay, so here's your phone, right? This is your battery. You have your battery and everything here. So this is glued. Your LCD screen is glued to this, and then this is glued to the digitizer. So when you apply heat with a heat gun or a hair dryer, and you're trying to take this off, you have to be very careful, because this itself is a very thin piece of glass that can easily crack if you even look at it the wrong way. And you have to make sure that when you heat it up, you heat all the glue up inside there. So when you take it off, you must make sure that you put whatever tool you're using inside and not separate the LCD screen from this glass. Because if you separate the LCD screen from this glass, then you're screwed, because this is going to crack, because it's not solid, it's not firm, it's a flexible piece of, like, think of it as paper with glass stuck on it. There's no backing to support it. It's going to crack very easily, and it's stuck to this thing. So once you heat it up and you remove it, you get this really dirty looking glue separation that you can't do anything about. So you have to make sure that when you're removing it, you remove these two pieces together, which is almost very difficult to do. But if you heat this enough, the back part sufficiently, because this is a piece of aluminum, if you heat this part sufficiently, then I think you would be able to remove this very easily. Well, not very easily, you still have to try a lot, but I think you would succeed in doing that. I obviously didn't heat it up enough on the back part, and I heated up this part more on the sides, and I ended up, kind of warping the switch out here, the power switch. But anyway, so when I was, prying it open, this part separated a little bit, kind of got it back, and I tried to go around, trying to do it, but it just cracked. The digitizer cracked, and the LCD screen is just jacked, so I ended up ordering a new part. So for those of you who are considering doing this, I just wanted to put this video out there, not to discourage you, but just to kind of tell you what to be aware of. Hey, if you think you can do it, kudos, go ahead and do it. When you're using a heat gun, they recommend putting on gloves, which is kind of cool. You don't burn yourself, but you don't really realize how much heat you're applying to this plastic, and that could warp. So keep one of those digital thermometers that people use to check their turkey if it's baked, keep checking the heat out. But if you think you can do it, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I would just order a new screen. And initially what I was trying to do, I dropped the phone a couple of times, my Note 3, and this plastic frame got pretty badly scratched up here and here. So I tried to just change the frame out, but, it didn't work out and it ended up cracking, so I just ordered up a new thing. So peace out. Keep that in mind. Thank you.